start off with the big news. Waterhouse has resigned as auditors of Reliance Capital and Reliance Home Finance. The audit firm has cited a number of reasons for stepping aside. Soumeet Sarkar is here to take us through those reasons and those details. Soumeet, good morning.
Good morning. So what has happened? So PwC, who is one of the statutory auditor of the company, has resigned from the company. Now there are three reasons that PwC has stated. Firstly, it is saying that they have noted some observations and transactions in their assessment, which if not resolved satisfactorily might have a significant or a material impact on the financial statements of Reliance Capital and Reliance Home Finance. Now Reliance Home Finance is a subsidiary of Reliance Capital, so it will be totally impacting Reliance Capital. That's what PwC said. Second, it also said that the company did not convene an audit committee meeting within the expected time period. So that is the second reason why PwC had resigned. And thirdly, the company also said to the firm that it might initiate appropriate legal proceedings against the company. So these are the main three reasons why PwC has resigned. Now on the first one, which is the most serious one, where it is saying that there are certain observations and transactions which could materially impact the financial statement, is saying that it has not received satisfactory responses from the company for these queries, and that's the main reason why it has resigned. Now the exact statement that PwC has said is according that these actions of the company have prevented it from performing its duties as a statutory auditor and as exercising its independent judgment in making the report to the members of the company, and as it has been impaired of this independence, it believes that it is no longer in a position to complete the audit and instead feels compelled to withdraw from this audit engagement, and that's the reason it has resigned. Now what the company says to this is that the company has not agreed to the reasons given by PwC in its resignation, and it says that it has duly responded to all the various queries that have been raised by the company, and it has also validly convened the audit committee meeting. So this is what Reliance Capital and Reliance Home Finance has to say to PwC auditor, and the other statutory auditor, that is Pathak HD, will now remain as the sole auditor for the company and will certainly look at all the observations that PwC has put out for, and the company might also take legal proceedings, might also conduct some legal proceedings based on the opinions of the expert and to protect the stakeholders of the investor. That is what the company has said. So given the fact that Reliance Capital is still not come out with its result and is expected to come out on June 28th, this resignation is obviously a negative point for the company. Now if you see, PwC does not audit any is not a statutory auditor for any other Reliance Group companies, but is also auditing some of the subsidiaries of Reliance Infra and Reliance Power. So we'll have to watch out for whether they also resign from these companies or not. So far that nothing has been, the letter of resignation of the auditor has not been put out on the MCA, so we'll be watching out for that also and see whether there are any other reasons that the auditor has mentioned in its letter of resignation.
Day of reckoning, day after tomorrow then, Soumeet, I presume, because Reliance Infra, after two deferrals, slated to come out with results.
Well, yes, the results are expected to come out on June 14th, and this resignation is actually a negative for that company also, because there are some subsidiaries of Reliance Infra that PwC audits, and if they have resigned from that also, then those companies also, then the result might can take further time to come out because of this resignation coming.
And that will not be viewed positively by the markets at all. Well, let's wait and watch. Thanks for that, Soumeet.